Hello again and welcome to a new video. This is our October 2017 on a 67 plate Jaguar F-Pace. This is the 3-litre V6 S model, the auto 8-speed gearbox. So this car has 300 PS of power or 296 brake horsepower. Now the car is finished in CORRIS grey metallic. And as you can see, the bodywork has come up really beautifully. It's full service history, 5 stamps of Jaguar, and then one of the dealers that sold the vehicle to the last owner, and an independent service, which I'll show you in just a second. Now there's some really lovely features on the car. I mean, straight away you can see this has got the 22-inch alloy wheels. I think they're called the 1020s from memory. Now, the wheels have all been completely refurbed, powder coated, not just spray painted. They've had a full refurb and they've come up really lovely. Now I just want to show you, we start off by looking down the side of the vehicle and you will see there are no little ding dents at all. If I move the camera up and down just so the light changes on the panel, and then if I zoom out a bit, we'll come in, we've got some fog lights down at the bottom, and then all of the headlights are in really nice condition. You can see the front bumper, it's not peppered at all. All of the badges, got the S logo on there. If we come up onto the top, onto the bonnet here, now I've had a really good look around the car, and there are virtually no chips on this. There's one little chip that's been touched in. It's so tiny, it doesn't even show. It's right in the middle of the screen. So the bodywork is beautiful, and the machine polishing has really brought the best out of the colour. If I come down on this side, all of the grills, all of the satin finish, sort of like chrome all around the grille, etc., and along the bottom. There's no damage on there either. It's so immaculate. And again, if we look down this side of the vehicle, look how clean those panels are. There's no ripples, no ding dents. Those alloys are looking really fab. We've got heated front screen on this car as well. And then we've got the full panoramic roof with electric blind. This roof doesn't actually open, but because of that, it runs all the way back, right the way back to here. So a huge, great roof. We've got keyless entry. If we look at the side of the car, all the badges, everything's in immaculate condition. I'm going to bring you down, show you these 22-inch alloys. Like I say, they've all been fully refurbed. It's a satin finish on these wheels. All the tyres are fine as well. Got plenty of life left in them. Got the big red calipers in there. The front discs and pads were fitted not long ago. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to come back out, show you the side view from the near side. Now while I'm here, if I flip round, this is all the Jaguar services. Pre-delivery, 7 miles, 10,000 in 18, and then another one at 11,000, 2019 at 21, one at 20, and there's another one in between. If we look, this is another service here, and the one that was sort of in between was the garage that it was purchased from. There you go, 2021. It had front brakes, discs and pads, and the rears as well, and a side repeater. So all the service history there. It's all the HPI report. The 22-inch wheels alone were 1,675 option. In Control Touch Pro system was another £1,200. There's quite a few £1,000s worth of bits on there. We've got the cold climate package on the car, which gives you heated rear seats as well. We've got keyless entry, as I say. So let's just show you this rear wheel. They're all the same, they've all been done. And right back into the arches, you can see it's all lovely and clean. All of the black gloss on the vehicle has all been machine polished. If we take a look, looking down this side of the vehicle, there's no scratches, there's no chips on the side of the vehicle. The black gloss finish down at the bottom there. All of the light lenses have been machine polished. Now we've taken off the Jaguar rear plate because it doesn't look very nice with our plate over the top of it, but we've got the Jaguar plate to go on the back. All the exhaust system, twin pipes. Of course, it's all-wheel drive as well. Rear camera. A really slick looking rear end. It's probably one of the most attractive of all of the four-wheel drives. I mean, there's nothing in its class that looks as classy as this. If we come in and look around the filler cap, no scratches or anything around there. Runs with the AdBlue as well, so good. Better for the environment. And then the Pirelli tyres and the rear wheel. I'll just show you that front one while we're here. So you can see that they've all been fully refurbed. And if I come back out, just have to watch the cars behind me. And like I say, this is CORRIS grey metallic. Really stunning looking vehicle. Look at that. What a classy looking car. It looks brand new. It's so clean. Okay, let's take a look inside. Now what you can't see on the floor is there are some puddle lights in the shape, like a circle with Jaguar written in the centre, which comes from the from underneath the door there. We've got the upgraded Meridian sound system. I think this is the 380 watt. We've got this lovely red and black leather interior, which really lifts the inside of the car. There's not too much red, doesn't have a red dash, but it does have this nice stitching on the red leather console, etc. Try and get that better. There we go. This has got the larger sat-nav screen with the sort of digital instrument cluster with all your navigation. I think it's the Pro system. All that lovely red and leather stitching on the side of the centre console there. Centre armrest, all the black gloss finish inside. I'll just show you the base of the seat. So they're sort of perforated. And then you've got the multi-function. So the front of the seat, this button here, that sort of rolls that front bit out to give you more support. And then this one here, sorry, it's probably not in focus. When you move this, it inflates the sides, the bolsters, and the center of that button will do the lumbar support as well. Height as well. And then we've got the S logo up on the top there, the headrest embossed on there. Just come back out a little bit. But all the seats in really nice condition. And there's that really big pan roof, which, like I say, it's got an electric blind, so you can pull the blind over. Really classy interior. Let's have a look in the back now. Again, the door card, all in really nice condition. There's no damage, really clean all the way down to the bottom. And then if we look on the inside of the door shuts, this is a big thick black plastic panel that goes over to stop it getting damaged or scratched. Full set of mats in the car. All the backs of the front seats are in lovely condition. We've got the air vents, USBs at the bottom down here. We've got the electric heated rear seats. We've got a 12-volt socket down there as well. I think I'll just check. I'm pretty sure, yeah, full USB-C. Oh, sorry, no, not BC, USB, I think they are. Isofix, center armrest, all the headrests, all the seats are in really nice condition. Beautiful interior. And then if we come round to the back of the car, we've got 2 keys with the car. I'm just going to open up the boot. If I just show you first of all the top of the back of the bumper, all the way along, all in really nice condition, no nasty scuffs. All of the carpets inside. We've got a little 12-volt socket up on the side here, and you can loop carrier bags on here so stuff doesn't fall over in the boot. And this car, as an extra, was ordered with a space-saving rear wheel, all of the toolkit, locking wheel nut, all in there. Just put that down. There we go. If we look at the top up here, and then we've got the tailgate button, handles, so we'll press the button, bring down the boot. I'll just show you the tailgate itself now. That S logo. Just see how clean those panels are and that lovely shine. Let's take a look in driver's side rear. Again, no damage, no scuffs or anything on the panel. No dig marks on the outside. All in lovely condition. All the way up and round. If we check out the back of the seats from this side. You can see that it's all in really lovely condition. And then the driver's side, all of the door edges, I've checked all of them. There are no dig marks or chips on the edges of the doors. And as I say, I've got the key in my pocket. So with the key in my pocket, we can just press to lock. Mirrors will fold in. We put our hand inside. Out come the mirrors and the door's unlocked. We've got memory. Just going to turn the lights off for a second. We've got 3 different memories for all the seats and the mirrors. I just come out, show the door card. Let's get it in focus. There we go. And then up on the top, you can manually fold the mirrors in at the front there, and then you've got the 4 buttons for all the windows. And again, whoa, we're out of focus. All of the door seal, no scratches in the paintwork. All the pedals and the driver's seat. All the way up, all in lovely condition. And again, the dash is all finished in leather with the red stitching. And we've got this auto, this is the column adjustment, and it's got easy exit and access. So if the steering wheel is in an awkward position, or like for example down, when you turn the ignition off, it moves up automatically to make it easier for you to get out the car. We've got heated steering wheel as well. Just on the right, on the buttons there, we've got cruise control, speed limiter, S logo down on the bottom of the steering wheel there. All of the interior black gloss is all been machine polished as well. I'm going to jump in now because it's a bit hard to do it from out there. Okay, so let's start her up. A beautiful smooth engine this. Let's just get that in focus. So as you can see, 38,548 is the mileage. So this is the digital instrument cluster which you get with the Pro Media or InTouch Pro Media. And then you've got your climate control, which you can synchronize. You can synchronize both of the temperatures together. You've got your gear shift down here with sport mode as well. You've got your drive modes here, which we'll come back to. Electric handbrake, cup holders, more storage with more USBs, and an HDMI option in there as well. So on this side of the steering wheel, this will operate the dash, and then the cruise control on this side. You've got a fog lights, etc. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop it from comfort mode into eco. Let's just try that again. Normal, yeah, so then we go into eco. And then we've also got, just down here, like a rain and snow or frost option. So let's pop it into that one as well. And you'll see that all change on the left. Or you can go fully sport or dynamic on there as well, which changes the colour of the display. So I'll put it back into normal for a second. We've got lane assist. Now the button for that is just down here. So if we press that, it comes up in the bottom left. So the steering wheel will vibrate if you go over the line and you haven't indicated. Now I'm just trying to remember from memory, if we press the OK button, so this left hand window you can see there, if we go into this one, you can choose what you see on here. Now if I come back, it's got to go over to the left from memory. You've got your lane departure warning, your sensitivity, your speed limit. This vehicle also notifies you, I've noticed, of speed cameras. So I'm just gonna, while I'm talking, just flick through. Right, display. So this is where we can display the full map in here as well. And then I think we can, oh no, zoom in and out. I think that might be done on the other one. But so it'll show you the full map on the instrument cluster here. We've got voice control. And if we go back in there, vehicle settings, airbag, security features, convenience features, reverse dip, headlight delay, wipers, gear shift paddles. So we can choose active in S only or active in S and D. It's a normal trait of the Jaguar cars. And then security features, alarm sensor, audio lock warning, two-stage unlocking, drive away locking. I think that's all the options in there. And then passenger airbag, I think you can turn it on and off from in here as well. Chain, passenger airbag on, yeah, etc. So lots going on in this window. Vehicle information, tyre pressures, oil level, etc. And if we come down to the next one, source, so your radio. The car does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You need to plug a cable in for that, under the center armrest. But if we go navigation, we've got all these shortcuts at the bottom here. So there's your navigation. Let me just make sure this is in we go, in focus. Navigation menu. Oh, I think you just tap on there. So now we can zoom out. Because we're inside, I think it's gone to night mode. But you've got all the settings here as well. So we can go day mode for a second. And map theme bright. So we can brighten it up. Explore map. Come out of there, sorry. So you can change the brightness of the display. I think that tends to be a bit too bright, so if we go back into settings, that's put that back on dark. I think that's a lot easier on the eye as well. Now this one here is, oh, got to come out of there. This one here is for the dynamic settings. Now if we go into dynamic mode down here, let's just get this in focus, which is, we want this orange light on this checkered flag. Get that back. Oh, excuse me for a second. So this is the factory setup. So the vehicle will basically, the engine's now in dynamic mode, so is the gearbox, so quicker shifting, and it will hold it down the gear generally. The steering is tauter, so more dynamic as it says, and also the suspension stiffens up. Now you can have your own settings, so you might want it like I set it, dynamic on the steering, dynamic on the suspension, but comfort for the gear shift, and you don't want to be racing around so much, so comfort on the engine. And then you've got different meters down the side here. Speedo, you've got a G meter, not that you're going to use any of this. And then this one, if you throttle and brake, it shows you that as well. And there's another setting. Now if we go through, you can see we've got the Android Auto there, Apple CarPlay, cameras for the rear camera, ASI suite, there we go, all surface information. So if you're off-road, you can change settings in here as well. Where is it? Not that one. I think it depends. Yeah, so you can use this. So basically low friction for very slippery surfaces. So all of that in there. Cameras, in fact, there's the rear camera. If we go into reverse, you've got the guidelines as well. Now, when you're in drive, you will also, if I take it, you will get this display over on the left. If I just turn the steering wheel, now there's nothing in front of us at the moment, but if there is, it will come up and warn you with the parking sensors, so you can see exactly where you're heading. Okay, I think we've covered as much as we need to in here, because there's so much in there. As I say, oh, let's put it back in park, that might help. Oh, we're out of focus. So you've got, like I say, all the media, and if we come down here, we've got the climate control, start stop button. Now this button here, this one, if I don't know if it's going to show us this. I'm going to try and change the screen, bear with me. I'll try and source, trip, display, that's come out of this display. Oh, okay, right. Now you can see the logo has come up down there, and just here, this section here, when it's engaged, if I put it in drive, right, see, right, that yellow section, you can set the car to move at a speed up to about 20 miles an hour without having to put your foot on the throttle. So if you're on rough terrain and you just wanted to cruise along at a certain speed, or going over a bumpy field or up a bumpy roadway, you can just set the speed and it will hold that speed for you. Now I'm just tooting the horn, and Darius is going to come and open up the bonnet for me. We've also got the electric blind all working. Thank you, Darius. Which closes in over the top. Little cubby hole for your glasses. So let's jump out. I'll leave it running actually. It's a lovely smooth engine, as I say. Now a lovely, lovely clean engine bay here. And this beautiful smooth engine. It's so smooth and effortless to drive this vehicle. Let's see if I can get better focus. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on the picture. There's a lot of, the sun is sort of coming out and going behind the clouds today, and it's really affecting the light coming into the showroom. And all lovely and clean up underneath. So there we have the engine bay. Well, there we have it, our CORRIS grey metallic Jaguar F-Pace with lovely low mileage, full service history, beautiful wheels, absolutely gleaming, a really stunning, classy looking vehicle. We've got some fantastic warranty options for all our vehicles and some great finance packages. I mean, the rates keep going up, as you know, with the banks, but we've managed to hold them down for this month. So please give me a call if you need any help with that. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye now.